Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really need to get something to eat before we actually start today. Give me like 5 minutes. We gotta mute the music. Guys. Hey everybody. It's Davis here. So some news about me has come out recently. And I figured it'd probably be best if I just addressed it head on. So I'm not sure if you saw the tweets or not. They deleted them like pretty quickly after, but some people got screenshots and all that shit. But cats accuse me of some things, which are very true. Guys, I simp for some of the characters I made. You know, Karez and Karina, damn, they're hot. I simp hard for them. They're very hot. I just find them incredibly attractive. Mostly because of the woman who voices them, but still. And I did do something even worse than that, than simping for made up female characters. I ate some of Kat's chocolates. I didn't tell her I was doing it, I just did. She saw me with my hand in the chocolate bag thing at like 3 in the morning because I'm a goblin. Eating her kisses. And she stared at me with such sad expression upon her face of pure agony. Just saddened. You know, Marceline, why'd you eat my fries? That was just me with Kat, but with chocolates. Hershey's Kisses. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the stream today is probably gonna be very simple and it's probably just gonna be this. Like talking on stream and shit, I mean. Just chatting. Not only that. Guys, I have to admit to something else. You know my cat, Mizu? A couple weeks ago, I stepped on her. Not on purpose or anything, but like I was walking by the bed and she was hiding underneath the cushions. I didn't know she was right there and I stepped on her in accident. She good? Of course she's fine. She screamed at me and then just what about her business? $5. You sir had me. You sir are mean for that title. Had me worried, big man. I'll be very real. If any allegations ever came against me, the last thing I would be doing is streaming. $2 from Persona Studios. I always knew Davis had a sweet tooth for chocolate. Milk chocolate specifically. I hate dark chocolate. I just don't like dark chocolate. You know, Bear? In the span of a week, I did the same fucking thing. To him specifically. I hope they've learned to not go underneath the covers in that portion of the bed. Minecraft? I'm not playing. Well, I am doing something. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Because I already got you guys here with the clickbait. I'm going to turn the music back on. There it is. Subs canceled. Yeah. Yeah. So, by the way, right now, it's going to be probably a mostly just chillin' stream real quick. I can't tell you what I'm doing on the server, my personal Minecraft server. I'm just doing a lot of shit. And it's taking its fucking time. And I can't, and I'm scared if I get off, it will fuck everything up. Davis, I'm grounding you. Can't ground me for shit. I'm older than you, probably. Probably, anyways. I don't fucking know. That's fine. I need to turn off part of my brain, anyways. Yeah, figured. Personally, have a public one. I don't have a public one. These are all for business. Any server I own is for business. Did the bot do its job? It didn't even do its job! Fuck! Hold on. Guys. For the bit, we're gonna act like I said some... Hold on. Guys. I'm gonna put an ad out real quick for my Discord, and we're just gonna act like I said some of the most heinous shit imaginable. It'd be really fucking funny if we could just manage that. Please. Okay? Okay. Okay, alright. The ad's going out in like a couple seconds. Okay. There it goes. I know. I don't know if I could ever ask for forgiveness from you guys. You could persuade me with money to forgive you. They just called our mother what on the Discord? $1,000 dungeon. You know what? I got something to admit. I had another thing to admit to you guys. When you guys know when I was moving over here, whatever, right? I was moving here for whatever reason. Yes, of course, that's typically how one does stuff is moving. I got something to admit to you all. Something bad. I threw out some good food. I threw out leftovers. Listen, If my mom was alive, she'd fucking kill me. I mean, I wanted to eat it, but I also didn't really want to eat it either. It was just kind of there, and I was sitting there like, this is kind of good, but like, I don't want to reheat it in the microwave because then it'd probably be bad afterwards. Some of the food from Kat and I would go on dates and stuff. I'd sometimes stare at it and just like, man, I'm gonna have to probably eat that later, and then I don't, and then I throw it away, and then I'm just sitting there like, I'm wasting money. You glitched. What did you eat? Kat and I went to like a spaghetti restaurant thing, and she got some sweet good old bolognese. But it wasn't good bolognese to me, but she liked it. And I'm sitting there like, well, I don't want to eat this actually. You lied to her. I did lie to Kat. I told her I would eat it. I didn't. I didn't eat it. I threw it away in secret. I also lied to her when I was planning to propose to her. I told her I made a group chat between our friends to like talk about random art stuff. We didn't. I was in that group chat saying, I'm so fucking nervous. I'm really nervous, guys. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this. Worst of all. Worst of all. Keeping things from a woman you claim to love. I can't believe this, man. You're right. I lied to her about the present I got her for Christmas. I got her something really good and pretty and expensive, but I told her I didn't get her anything. I lied straight to her face. Go to the shame corner. No McDonald's nuggets. No! Thank you for the 100 bits, Dragon Cat 257. Alright, now I'm gonna actually put the regular clickbait title in here. Clickbait. The allegations are over. So, I could share my screen for like a couple seconds so you guys can see what the fuck I'm actually doing. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it's really, really fucking boring. But I am afraid if I get off, it will crash shit. Hold on. Hold on, where the fuck? There's my alt. Okay, where am I? 20. It's 26, 4, 8, 21. 880. So that means I should probably go down by 50 blocks. So that's 598. Okay. I cast Molten in a dress. Minecraft and Twitch don't mix. They do mix. It's just like it's really dumb. Okay. You guys see in the bottom right corner it says paste schematic? So what I'm doing is I'm putting an entire world into my server because I don't want to be switching worlds too much because it drags along doing stuff, and then I have to change worlds constantly at builders and all this other shit. But pasting a world into a server isn't too hard. It's just very time consuming. Is this for the dark fantasy? Nope, it's for Morse. And I gotta paste 13,950 chunks. chunks are 16 by 16, by the way. It goes from the bottom to the top. I am at build limit to bedrock limit. That's a lot of blocks. So 16 by 6, I don't know what the fucking y-axis is for the negatives anymore. They changed that shit. Hey Davis, you're gonna give your mods a heart attack. I know. I'm being honest, guys. I had an idea to do a joke where, like, they changed the title a little more, if I'm being honest. And you fucking... Clickbait only. What? I just capitalize that? Clickbait only? Sure. There's an ad. I can't... Hold up. Give me 5 seconds. God damn it. Every fucking time. More? Minecraft doesn't like you doing that, huh? It's just, there's just way too many blocks I'm trying to copy over. It does not like the ocean. It fucking hates the ocean. It really hates the ocean. Don't know why. It just really does, though. Yeah, the only reason I'm moving all this stuff over to that version, or just putting it in the world here, is because switching worlds is a little difficult, and I'd like to keep it on one world because it's just kind of easy that way. Is that better for the title? Should I change it more? Davis, you need kitty pictures. I'm not posting pictures for shit. Someone needs... Unless... You know what? Give me $10, I'll do it. Or just use the fucking thing on Twitch. The claim point thing, whatever the fuck it is. Can you copy over a chunk at a time? It would take a lot longer if I did that. Chunks are 16 by 16 blocks. 16 by 16. That's not a lot of blocks if you think about it. I could probably do it in chunks. But like smaller areas, but I also just don't want to. And I got a cat pic. Which of the cats do you want, Friendly Fritz? Bat pic of bear? It might take longer, but it'll avoid crashing. Don't tell me what to do. I changed it to I lied to my fiance. What the fuck? Can I just... Huh. Didn't know I could do that. Fine, I'll change it to I lied to my fiance. Okay, let me go ahead and post a picture of Bear real quick. Holy shit, stop with the stupid spam. You know what sucks? You know what's funny? You wanna know what's funny? So I have like a bunch of Gmail accounts, right? I have a lot of Gmail accounts, just overall separated and just apart from one another. I don't have any recent pictures of Bear. But the funny thing is about these Gmail accounts, I don't know how they get found by scammers and all that shit. It's really funny that happens, but occasionally I'll get an email on my business account, which is just, by the way, I have an account that has like my handle in it, like, you know, Invisible Davis thing in there, with like followed by some other random numbers to keep it secure. And in the title will say, Invisible Davis 222228. Your insurance is gonna run out. Be sure to sign up. Or some crap like that. I'm sitting there like, ah, right. My birth name. Invisible Davis 2228. Perfect. Where the fuck are my pictures of this little dick? Collections. Bear. I don't think I posted this one. This is a bit of an old one, I think. Yeah. I could make a joke. Make the joke. Hand over the cat. I'm fucking trying! I'm trying so hard. Okay. Alright. Give me 1 second. It's uploading. I don't think I've posted this one before. Yeah, I definitely haven't. Where my picture of this little dick will totally not be taken out of this. Fuck off. Damn. Okay. Ah! 100 bid. What the hell? $2 Persona 2. I used to think Bear was a dog, not a cat. My bad. He's just been called Bear, and we left it that way ever since. Davis, tell Cat you're sorry. But I'm not. Do I just lie? Good. He tired? Yeah, he's really fucking tired. Okay. So I did have an idea to do like a funny thing. I did have an idea to do a funny thing. Has anybody heard of like the recent controversy on Twitch with like a streamer showing off their links to very illegal material? That happened. That happened. So, I'd say like maybe a week ago. I don't remember exactly how long. Somebody was streaming, someone somewhat semi-popular. They were playing, I don't know what the fuck they were playing, but they opened up their notepad, and in the notepad was links to illegal shit, supposedly, and all that, right? I had an idea where I would do not the same thing, but I'd open my notepad and there'd be like a Discord like link that would just go to an OK hand symbol. And that's really it. Maybe like a job application. I had an idea. Davis's final words. I know. Could be a fun way to do ARG shit. I know. ARGs are kind of difficult though, and I don't really have the time to plan that stuff. Well, correction. I do have the time to plan that shit. I just don't want to. Is that why you sent a picture in the server? Yeah, it really is. Why I did that. I mean... I wonder... If it was a job application, I will fucking sign up. It's just a random. No, it's not even an actual job application. It's just like, it's just the paper, the meme. A job. I can't see for some reason the cat pic. Can't help you with that one, bud. Cannot help you with that one. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing the Greek Morse series thing after Poppy Playtime. Really like the idea of doing it. I need to get multiple skin artists for it though. Demon's an amazing skin artist, so it's just like I don't want to break the wrists. My allergies are kicking my ass. I have to stay until it's like 7 p.m. today. Damn, dude. I love having to set in an angle in the kitchen to get connection to watch the stream. Bro, you ever thought about getting up from the kitchen? Nice. Okay. By the way, I've been contemplating something. Like, game-wise and all that. Where the fuck is it? Wait, what? Dead by Daylight partnered with Stranger Things Chapter 2. Nice. Good for them. Not doing like a roleplay series. I'm just like contemplating some stuff in general. You guys know Bendy? I've been thinking about playing that shit. Yeah, that came out yesterday. What came out yesterday? The Dead by Daylight thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. I fucking hate Dead by Daylight, dude. Yes, do Bendy. Dude, I never even fucking finished Bendy. Bendy and the Ink Machine, Bendy and the Dark Revival, Bendy Lone Wolf, Bendy and the Ink Machine soundtrack. Well, maybe not the soundtrack, but... Does anybody even know the fucking lore of Bendy? Like, I'm not being ironic. I mean like genuinely serious. Does anyone actually know the fucking lore of Bendy and the Ink Machine? Can I get a synopsis from you guys? Because I'll be honest, it's hard to keep track of all these like these mascot horror games and how shitty they are. Benny and the Big 2026, not for long, probably. Joey Drew making a giant ink machine to turn people into living cartoons, I guess. Is that the synopsis of it? $2 from Persona Studios, yes. I think that was for a later thing. They just posted that one. I think they changed something in the game. Pretty much. Joey made a daughter from the ink. Man, this shit makes so much sense. Yeah, he puts the voice characters of the cartoons into the machine and turns them into their characters. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's kind of horrifying. That was a bitch. Joey Drew is a shitty boss of a cartoon studio who made a machine to create cartoon characters, but it ate people instead to make them. and everything's gone wrong. Henry left the company and is coming back to see what happened to his coworkers. That's the first game. People are giving end game spoilers on end part of it. Man, I don't care. It's FNAF, but everyone dies. Yeah. 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 The fuck am I getting messages from? It's perfect timing for this, isn't it? Huh. Alright. FNAF but Inc. It's kind of what I've heard from other people too. It's just like, it's just the same as FNAF, but it's themed differently. That's kind of just what I've heard from other people. And Joey made a world made of ink, where an ink version of his business partner Henry is running around in an endless loop because Joey is bitter and he left the company and things fell apart. Can we play Batum? I have no idea what Batum is. I mean, Bendy and the Ink Machine? I think Poppy took some inspiration from Bendy and the Ink Machine. Dude. Probably. Gonna be real, I think Poppy was the first, like... You guys know this, not the stereotype, that there's like a trope in like these mascot horror games where like company does X thing and X thing happens to employees or whatever. The thing I'm trying to think about is like a new trend has come out recently with mascot horror games where the company is, for some reason, loaded, rich, and they have the funds and means and money to do all these things, and for some reason they have an underground facility. The underground facilities that just keep getting deeper. Yeah. Poppy was the first one to do that shit, and I think everyone's just kind of stolen it off of them at this point. What happened to SCP Season 2? So I thought about how I'm going to try to do Hytale. At first, I thought it was going to be like a small fantasy series. I mean, it still could be. But I honestly might make the ending of SCP Season 2 in Hytale or something akin to that. I mean, it's at the end of its rope. I should just see if it is possible. Then I can go from there. With Poppy, it at least feels normal, whereas the other games just feels ridiculous, not naming names. You mean to tell me you don't believe Garden of Banban, the greatest video game of all time, is realistic? Yeah, is that what you're getting? Is that what you're saying, Meg? Is that what you're fucking saying? Say it with your chest. I guess SCP predates all the other companies, a facade for something deeper and darker. Okay, first off, SCP doesn't work in a way of what the fuck is it? SCP does not work in a way of, hey, we're a company who likes to experiment on children, for some reason, specifically children, and some adults to try and push forward an innovation with a very ridiculous thing. They're trying to contain supernatural materials, basically. Or individuals from the public, because it's not normal to have. That's what SCP is. They're not like all these other places. FNAF spawned in such an awful fucking genre. Question. Want to save my points. Don't want to do an anime. Have you maybe watched Helliverse? Like Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel? I was bored one evening, and I decided I'd never seen these cartoons or these animations. I should give Hell of a Boss a watch. I watched it. It's good entertainment if you turn your brain off. But that's really it. If you turn your brain off, it's okay. It's not really much more to it than that. Like, has been season 2 is better than season 1. I believe you. I just like, if you think about it for more than 5-10 seconds, it starts to fall apart a little bit. The animations, they look good. The production value is pretty good, I'd say. But it's a problem of story beats. I will say, I do think it's ridiculous how much hate Vivzy gets. With, like, everything. People try to find any way to hate on them as much as possible. I sit there all the time just like, guys, just say you just want to hate a person and move on. Like, I don't like Vivzy Pop for other reasons. Mostly as a writer. I don't know much else about them than that. And I just don't care. Some people are just cynical. I know. Yeah, I do take pride in the fact that it's the Sun and Moon show, the shit I work on. The level of writing is Vivzy Pop levels, at least. At the least, that level. Because I'm making that shit every fucking day. David, you said you like Greek mythology. If so, what would be your favorite part in the Greek mythology? In Greek mythology, I'll be honest, my favorite part is Prometheus. The guy who gave fire to man and all that shit. I really like Prometheus. I don't know why, it's just about him, just kind of, you know, the whole thing there. What about Norse mythology? So, I like... I'll tell you what I don't like about Norse mythology. I don't like the fact that Loki, like, has sex with a horse. I think it's a horse. I don't remember. He has sex with an animal and then has a kid, right? He's an animal of some sort. It's a horse. Great, great, yeah. In Norse mythology, Loki has sex with a horse. And it births... I don't remember what the fuck the kid is called. But it's... I'm not being funny. That's the thing that just does happen. But for Norse mythology overall, I don't really have any big stakes in Norse mythology. His kid is a horse with like 8 legs. Damn. I'm not sure if I'm going to touch Norse mythology too much. Greek mythology is just big, you know? Took a whole class on Greek mythology and barely could keep up. This shit in Greek mythology is ridiculous. I mean, at least he turned into a horse while he did it. Many gods in mythology. Yeah. Many gods in mythology are fucking weird. Greek mythology is more familiar. I suppose so. I guess I would say it's like the more popular of the mythologies. Because it kind of is, like, I guess the baseline for some of these things. What I think is wild is where we get our knowledge of myths from. Like, how did you understand anything from what the poem was said? I don't know, man. I wish more media covered things like Native American culture and mythology. But there's always poses of risk and misinterpretations and appropriation. Yeah, that's a big thing about, like, just in general. I have thought about doing other mythologies, but that requires an entire investment in studying the culture and making sure I get everything right and that I'm not stepping on toes and that I'm making sure I'm respectful to the culture as a whole. But Greek mythology is like the safe area for me because I've already touched it and all that shit. Davis, how are you liking Cult of the Lamb so far? The DLC. I already beat it. I basically 100%ed it. The only three mythologies I think I could theoretically just do whatever with is literally Greek, Norse, and Egyptian. Because those mythologies are as old as time and you can do basically whatever the fuck you want with them. In Origins of Olympus, there was a lot of mythologies involved in that era. I selected Greek because I wanted to be the child of death or whatever. But, what is it? There were other mythologies. There was Chinese mythologies. There was an Aztec mythology, but I never touched it. And I'll be honest, I don't know how many people did. Child of Thanatos. Child of Thanatos. The violent, the peaceful god of death. Why am I still on this server? Question: what's your favorite character of Hellverse so far? I don't fucking like any of them. I just really don't. Roman would be a slight twist on Greek without moving too far from the familiar. If I ever to do any mythology series, I'm not doing Roman. It's just Greeks, but painted a little differently. Child of Death and the Greek god of death is Thanatos. Correction. Thanatos is the Greek god of peaceful deaths. Another person called Keres, well, I guess multiple people in Greek mythology, is the violent god of death. Well, Greek gods are just Egyptian gods painted differently, who are Sumerian gods painted differently, so on and so forth. I'm aware! I'm aware! Davis, what do you think about Scylla from Greek mythology? I think I've read their name somewhere. I don't remember which god they are. Oh, they're not a god. They're a fucking sea monster. I don't fucking know. The design's cool. What are you doing from stream today? I think we're just chatting. I'm on my Minecraft server. And just... I'm trying to paste stuff in. And it's taking its time. It's very much taking its time. I don't remember which god... I don't remember if I asked this, but which Godzilla is your favorite? I don't really care for Godzilla. Like a monster tearing down town, but... No. Ever heard of Cetus? Have you guys heard of Kratos? Or Kratos? How the fuck do you say his name in? Or Kratos. No, not Kratos. 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 So Kratos, from God of War, is a twist off of Kratos, or Kratos with a C. And he was the god of strength, the personification of strength, I'm pretty sure. He's not appearing in my series, and he's just dead. I'm taking that back with a shotgun. What other gods do you like? I can tell you about the gods I hate. I hate Zeus. Oh. Oh boy. That wasn't good. We all hate Zeus Davis. Well, I could tell you I also don't like Hercules. What'd you do? Nothing. Trying to get back on the server. Zeus heard you, man. Yeah, you right. Who doesn't hate Zeus? Book talk people. Hercules went mad and killed his family, right? Hera actually drove him mad and made him kill his family. You know what? Athena, real quick. Athena's a fucking bitch. Alright? Hear me out. Real quick. Athena, god of wisdom or whatever the fuck she is, right? This stupid fuck got in a little competition with a mortal about, like, sewing together, no, not sewing. What the fuck is it? There was a little competition where they had to, like, weave or something. They had to do, like, weaving or whatever. And the mortal beat them tenfold. And then Athena cursed them with being, like, a fish or some shit. I don't remember exactly what it was. But, like, it was like a stupid animal. Fuck you. You think you can beat me? I'm Athena. Fuck you, little dick. God of wisdom. Little dick. Turned Acne into a spider. That's it. A fucking... It's a spider. I forgot what it was, but she turned him into something stupid. Fuck him. How do you feel about Medusa? Gods are very prideful. Yeah, they are. I think Medusa's been, like, not ostracized, but she's been not presented properly, given what the actual reason for her snake hair thing is. Because she hasn't been. She has not been given proper show of what she is and why she is the way she is. And that's not saying, like, it's bad. Because some of these interpretations, like, you know, do whatever you want with Greek mythology. But if I were to have Medusa somehow show up in my fucking shit with Morse or whatever, I'd like to do something a bit different than what a lot of people have done with Medusa, and that's usually portraying her as a monster and hater of men and killer of men and all this other bullshit. She hates men because some men did some bad things to her, and I think it was Athena, I don't remember, gave her these snake things to stop people from, or men, or whoever she wants to just freeze them as statues. Greek Medusa was born as a Gorgon. No, I swear to God it was a woman. But yeah. Speaking of the whole spider thing, Athena said, keep weaving, you wicked girl, and you will weave for an eternity. Would be fun to have a Greek story about all those who villainize and wrong characters rising up. I'm not going to do every single one of them. And granted, I have an idea for I had an idea for another Greek series. This Morse thing would probably serve as a prequel. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll see. I will say I did write out a whole... Before I'm doing Morse, I had another Greek series in mind. And I wrote out 20 episodes of that. And then I stopped. And I pulled myself back. And I looked at it. I have to rewrite the whole thing. The whole thing needs to get fucking clear from the board, rewritten. It is incredibly action-packed, action-orientated, very heavy on action. And I just can't afford that, obviously. Isn't Poseidon, you know, cost forced her? Yeah, the gods are kind of assholes. The only one that's not an asshole is fucking Hades. Hades is a G. I like Hades. He loves his wife. It's just working a 9 to 5, man. He's absolutely abducted Persephone against her will. Yeah. Please work, you piece of shit. Mythology is messy as fuck. Hades and Demeter are siblings of Persephone is his niece. They're so averse to the same stories told by different cultures, it gets confusing. Yeah. So, just mythologies in general get really confusing. In Origins of Olympus, Carina is the daughter of Morpheus, and Morse is the son of Thanatos. And I just kind of shipped those two. Right? Now, if you know anything about Greek mythology, that means they're cousins. But we kept trying to say, like, that's not actually, like, related. It's the whole, like, what the fuck is it? Like, it was the Blood of the Covenant thing I kept talking about last stream. I'm trying to make the Greek series, like, make some fucking sense to try and unweave this ridiculous fucking family tree. Where a lot of the gods aren't actually related. They just see themselves as... What the fuck is it? The fuck is it? Like, battle brothers or some shit like that. They don't actually see themselves, like, as family in the terms of, like, you know, blood of the womb or whatever, the water of the womb, but as anything else. Basically got Nick's entire family tree to keep things okay. Yeah. Found family. Sort of. Sort of. More like a respect thing. Fully reconstruct the family. Yeah, basically it gets fucking... It's fucked how stupid the fucking mythologies are. What about Achilles' heel? What about Achilles' heel? That shit broke off, the stupid fuck. Hey, don't get hit on this specific spot. How the fuck do you manage that, by the way? How do you manage to fuck that up, Achilles? You're invulnerable in like 99.9% of your body, yet you manage to get cut on your little fucking heel. This guy. It was such a skill issue. It was! Okay, I gotta write something out real quick. Hold up. You're... Okay. It's fine. I'm... Okay, so let's go with that. 20. 200. 150. And then... Which way is that going? I think it's going negative. Yes, sir, that does go negative, so that'd be 2200, so that's 180. Alright, sorry, I just had to get cords ready to teleport to and all that. Anyways. Why the fuck's the sky moving? Oh, whatever. Okay. Oh, fuck. Got an AMA from Meg about a series. What's the AMA, Meg? You can ask about the Greek series, too, if you want to. The upcoming one, anyways. How about some Misk lore? What is something that makes Chronicles Davis and Poppy Playtime Davis laugh? Chronicles Davis doesn't laugh. He really doesn't fucking laugh. Poppy Playtime Davis will laugh at anything, even if it's a really shitty joke. He doesn't want you to feel like you're bad at anything, really. He's just that kind of guy. His humor is also just broken, basically. He's... That's it. Bro is a doormat. Yeah, he is! So opposites. I don't think you guys realize, like, Poppy Playtime Davis is, like, hopeful. He is so fucking hopeful. He's filled with hopes and dreams and love for everybody. He loves people. He sees so much of the best side of people all the time, even if it's a detriment to himself. He is... He has so much light in his life, and he only ever wants to see people succeed in theirs. That's all he wants. That's all he wants. Who are you talking about? I started a series on my channel called Poppy Playtime Threads of Hope. It's just called Poppy Playtime because for the sake of click-through rate, if I added the Threads of Hope thing, it'd be way too long of a title. And then Chronicle Davis is dead inside. If Chronicle Davis is going down, Poppy Playtime Davis goes up. Who's your favorite Davis and why? My favorite Davis? It probably is going to be unironically Poppy Playtime. He's kind of like the type of person I would love to be. Like, unironically, the type of person I would strive to be. He's understanding. He's calm. He's not forceful. He's quiet. He listens. And he makes recommendations. He's soft yet firm when he needs to be. And I'll be very honest with you guys. Poppy Playtime Davis is probably going to be like my most... a character that I really personally enjoy. Like, I don't mean that. Like, of course, I like doing all my characters, but he's different. Because whenever I make a character, I've never felt like personally connected to a character this much so until Poppy Playtime Davis showed up. You guys know the scene in Superman where he's like yelling at Lex Luthor in the new Superman movie? Yeah. If Davis, I don't think he's never gonna have a moment like that, but he only ever wants to inspire. He calls me obsessed / J. Motherfucker! I don't watch Superman. Ban this bitch out of my chat. They're not full of fun or whimsy. Listen. I don't know if you hear her or not, but Cat is working downstairs. She's working good. That's where you've always been wrong about me, Lex. The Queen cooking? She's working right now. I'm not needed. What the fuck? She's doing her job stuff right now. It's usually these days where she works anyways. Superman gave me such whimsy. I've never felt such whimsy in a long fucking time. Until I watched that Superman movie. Gave me a lot of hope. The sun glare, though, kind of fucking ruined it. Davis, I need motivation to draw. Have you seen my little audio thing that I made of Davis with talking to the doctor? Draw that, maybe. Oh, do not be so dramatic. It was necessary. Do I still have the doctor voice sample thing? I think I do. Hold on. So I did voice the doctor. I'm probably going to be voicing the doctor when he actually comes out in the game. Or the series. But I'm going to hopefully find someone else to do it. Because obviously I want to rely on other voice actors being able to bounce off me and all this other shit. But
I do happen to have Dr. Sawyer. Oh, please. We are far past talking now.
I got an AMA. AMA from T-Dragons. Will Karina get a redesign in a new series as well? Everyone is getting a new redesign. Everybody's getting a fucking redesign. Karina, Morse, Thanatos, Kerez. Well, Karis is not really like the most different, but it is different. And a bunch of other characters. Lucknow's got a... I'm not sure if a fucking full redesign's the word, but he did get updated. He did get updated. Got any filters that have like a mechanical buzz? Unfortunately not. This is
the closest I got to being Dr. Sawyer. This is the closest I've gotten to Dr. Sawyer.
Unless I contact the voice actor himself. Are we getting new characters? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hey. Yes, we fucking are. We're not sticking to some of the old shit. We're not... I hate to say it, guys, but a lot of, like, Origins of Olympus characters, they're not returning in my thing. Like Brian's character, I forgot what the fuck he was called. I think it was just Brian. He's not coming back. Davis, what did you like a cat? Davis, what did you like a cat about? Brought up again. I liked a cat about how I wanted to cuddle. I didn't want to cuddle at some point. And then I just sat there unsure of what to do. Also, what's the AMA from Dark Mushroom? What's your AMA Dark Mushroom? I was a little uncomfortable. That was the thing. There was like something on my back. And I was like, I gotta move, but I can't move right now. Because she's cuddling me. I don't actually like this right now. Dark Mushroom. Waiting for your AMA. You little bastard. You slow you slide dog bastard. Sounds like a dog and cat cuddling. Probably. You guys can probably hear sounds in game right now. Yeah. I just restarted my game. By the way, that definitely fixed what the fuck issues was going on. I just restarted the game. So this is going much faster now. Oh god, I have to play Poppy Playtime. It's a good game. I have a question regarding Poppy Playtime series. Will you make your series following the Poppy Playtime story, or will you change it? There's going to be a divergence at some point, and it's going to be very clear when. Yes, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm just not going to, because I'm just not going to. But I kind of want to run off the theory that Davis, it was a 50-50 chance if he got into Poppy Playtime Inc. And in this universe, he did. In the other universe, he didn't, and that led to the stories, the game happening. Granted, I still changed some parts of the base lore because I don't want to deal with everybody being a kid. Mommy Longlegs in-game is actually a child. Did you know that? Did you know that? Maybe not a child, but probably a teenager? I don't remember exactly, but there's somewhere along that line. Right? I don't want to deal with it. I want to have, like, an adult I can actually talk to, so Mommy Longlegs in my thing is an adult now. All the bigger bodies are children. Yeah, that's true. But I can just... I'm changing some of this shit. That's a little spoiler, I guess. Mommy is actually an adult. I'm not going to go into detail as to why they are. But they are an adult. I thought Mommy Longlegs was an employee. They're either a child or a teenager, and I don't know which. If it helps, Mommy doesn't remember being Mari anymore. All the other bastards are still kids, though. Also, really quickly, no, you're not shipping him with Mommy Longlegs. It's not happening. Get that thought out of your fucking head. Thank you. Anyways. What about Doc Day? I thought he was an adult employer. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is a little confusing to keep track of at times. It's a lot more consistent than FNAF, but still, there's like a lot of pieces you gotta pull from other corners to try and figure everything out. Shipping Davis with living people. Well, I guess there technically are living people, but, you know. Another anime from Doctor Wars 2. Or just an anime from Doctor Wars 2. Isn't Doe made from 3 children? Yeah, they are. I'm still changing some of the irregular lore a little bit. It's I wouldn't say it's... The lore is changed, yeah. The lore is changed from the main game, like how it originally was perceived or put out into the world. I did change some things, but essentially if it continued without Davis, it definitely would have just gone to the whole fucking game and all that shit. Hobby Playtime Davis still has that sparkle in his eye. He must be new to being an Invisible Davis series. Maybe. Think about 100 bits though. Doctor Wars 2. Have you read any books by Rick Warden? His books are mainly mythology related, but mythology in modern times. I haven't really. I don't really want to touch. Alright, this is just me. I have enough series set into a modern time setting. I just don't want to deal with any more modern series right now, so I'm just not gonna. So I really do like the idea of doing like an actual fantasy series for fucking once in my life. Fairy Tail was a somewhat modern series. Really, it wasn't, but it was. I don't know how you should describe Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is like a. Fairy Tail's strange. Fairy Tail is very strange because the theming of like not my series, the Fairy Tail. I mean Fairy Tail like the actual anime manga thing. Fairy Tail is fantasy but modern. That's what I'm saying. Like Fairy Tail is like a fantasy-esque series, but it's more modernized because they have guns and shit. But yeah, I just kind of want to do like just regular fantasy. That's why I'm gonna be pushing to start producing this Greek series because I really like Greek series. I really like Greek mythology and history and ancientness of it and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not asking for series. I mean, have you read any book? Unless that was your answer. That was my answer. I haven't read his books. I love some modern fantasy, but I always prefer classic medieval fantasy. I think that's also a different theming thing from my Dark Fantasy series and this series, is that the Dark Fantasy series certainly is a lot more medieval, a lot more classic of a fantasy series. Like, you know, there's kingdoms and then there's like servants and a bunch of other shit. There's swords, whatever, that sort of crap. But Greek, I just really like Greek. Azora. One fucking day. Is Dark going? Get your ass back here! Wait, what the fuck are you going to actually? Where the fuck's your bitch ass leaving at? Your chat messages. I have to go to work? Quit your job! Support only me! I wish more Origins did more with the tempting roast stuff. Nah. This might sound sad, but I'm not sure if Ziphos is returning into this series. I know, it's fucking tragic. Ziphos, he may not be returning. Some of you guys don't know who the fuck that is. Rip. Hey! Watch this. I don't give a fuck. Ziphos sniff. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone loves Ziphos. And hates him. All I know about Ziphos is that he's a big, strong demon with a very childlike mentality. His story was already told anyways, to be honest. I know, his story was already told, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of happy with it. I'm content with Ziphos' story. I'm not content with Morse's. I was content with Ziphos' story. I'm just not content with Morse's. Morse got shafted a lot. Okay. I've joined the cult. Praise be to Pink Sheep. Thank God. Respectfully, the design for Morse was so blue that everything kind of blended together. That's very true. That's very true. Yeah, you can always look back at everything you've done with like 20/20 vision, like I should have done this or this or this or this or this or this. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I should have done this. Got another fucking AMA. What's the AMA? Your friend DOA. Why would people hate Ziphos? People can hate or like whatever they want to. Can't stop them. It just is a thing of life. You ever think about playing Minecraft with Cat again to beat the game? Not really. Minecraft is. It kind of just comes and goes for me, like in terms of wanting to play it. I don't know how else to describe it than that. I didn't really like Morse. He sort of was a bad person. That was the whole point. That Morse was an absolute asshole, and that he's trying to become a better person. Not to spite anybody, but to spite himself. He's an asshole, yes. He deserves every bit of criticism thrown his way. Morse has a sweet and sour personality. He does. He does. He deserves all the tomatoes. He does. He does. Kind of like Molten, except he stays an asshole and reverts back to square one sometimes. Yeah, not great. Don't have enough space to paste my question in? Bro, how big is your question? You have any good single player games that you would push out? You guys want to talk about single player games? Hold up. I'll be honest, it kind of depends on what you like, but I've been playing Bully recently. Bully from Rockstar. It's just a game where like, you know, it's from Rockstar Games. It's just a game where, you know, you're just in a school, except you beat up other students and shit like that. And not being funny. That's the ironic thing. AMA Part 2 after a bit. Someone in the back says... Oh, hold on. Part 1. Hey, I've been trying to animate a scene for a few days and can't get a good ideas for it. Context. A guy, OT, is talking to a person he's a fan of. Forgot her name, so let's call her Jade. OT really messes up what he's saying and says something that could be taken dirty-minded. Hook tries to fix his mistake. After a bit, someone in the back says, "Good save," and he reacts so quickly and nervously, whispering, "Shut up," twice to that person in the back. Do not know how to animate that scene. Please help. I don't fucking know how to animate that. All I know is that when you do probably when he does this shut up thing should probably be exaggerated because it's obviously comedic and he's nervous and all that other stuff. No longer crashing, by the way. I am no longer crashing. Would you at least be thinking of doing anything else with Cat, as in like other games? I play with Cat all the fucking time. I do play other games with Cat all the time. We've been playing GTA 5 recently. Kind of fell out of it a little bit, but we've been playing it. I miss Project Playtime. I have a surprise for you. Come here. It wasn't that good to begin with. It really wasn't, Claire. You gotta accept that. It really wasn't that good to begin with, Claire. It really wasn't. Curious as to how much research for Poppy Playtime you dug through when writing the story for your series. I did a lot of research. I mean, you kind of have to if you're writing anything. You have to do a fuck ton of research in order, and a lot of stuff in everything that's gonna affect your series, from like accidents, work hazards, for example. There's a lot of things wrong in one of these videos that's not going to be pointed out until much later because, you know, it's not going to be great. How far are you with Woolhaven? I've completed it. I've 100% of the damn thing. I've gotten so fucking far that I have more immortal cult members than I know what to do with. Cult of the Lamb roleplay. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. All secrets. I'm still getting it. Getting the secrets, I mean. Any websites or videos you recommend for researching Poppy Playtime? Yeah, if you have one friend who is really enamored with the game, that calls himself the Autistic Info Bot, you could probably use them. He calls himself that. I don't know fucking why he does it, but he does. But you can also just use the wiki site. I mean, that's what I fucking did. Very easy to do that. I'm currently on the stream in my anthropology class with one headphone in. Mods ban that person. Hello, Davis. How are you? I'm alright, man. I'm all good. All good. Why'd I get added? Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? Yeah, that video. Nice. Meg kind of school is more important. School is more important. They got sniped. Hey. This might surprise you guys. I do value your guys' literal education over my fucking streams. I want to talk about my OCs, but I don't want to get muted because two of them are basically FNAF inspired. I can't really bring up here. I mean, it's fine. I think. I don't know. FNAF as a whole has just basically been used as a platform to make some of the most ridiculous shit. Oh, I got an AMA from Dusty G. What up, my guy? What's your question? I hated school, been bullied. Yeah, I hated school too. I was bullied relentlessly as well. In elementary school, people really didn't like me. They said I had, like, Davis cooties, except it was my first name. And they despised the fact that they despised my existence. I don't fucking get it. Kids are cruel, by the way. Kids are incredibly cruel. That fucked with me when I was younger. Kids are shitty, yeah. Just dyed my hands with cool aids. With cool aid. Man, that's cool, dude. Nice cool aid you got. Dusty G. How's your question? The fuck's your question at? Hold on, wait. We love Miss Glore in the house. In this house, so what chronicles Molten's favorite color if he has one? Likes orange. Anyways, Captain Sonny's, what's your AMA? As a teacher, sorry to hear this sort of stuff. Yeah, my teachers didn't really fucking care too much. My 3rd grade teacher, I forgot her name. Tried to get them to stop, but they didn't stop. She gave me a hug a lot. I don't think I have that shit anymore, actually. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever. What are we talking about? Just kind of random stuff. Alright. You wanna know what I'm doing right now? Hold up. Hold up. This is what I've been doing this entire time. I've been standing still, letting Minecraft, this Minecraft mod, just kind of paste this shit into my Minecraft world. Minecraft server. I'm pasting an entire Greek city right here. Ancient city. Hahaha, I know. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing this whole fucking time. I've been just going back and forth. And when this stuff is done, moving for a little bit, I just go 200 blocks forward and with my via teleportation, and then I do it again. And that's what I've been doing this whole fucking time. This isn't building, by the way. This is me like just running commands and just sitting here, letting everything happen. This is not building. Oh, I think it's getting close. It's slowing down. Slowing down a little bit. Did Dusty G ask it a question? They did. I answered it. Did Sonny ask it a question? Okay, random miscellaneous question. Have you ever watched Ninjago or liked the series Ninjago? So what's your favorite season? I have not watched Ninjago. I'll be honest with you guys. I actually hated Ninjago whenever it came on TV. I looked at it and I was like, I don't fucking like it. This is stupid. This is for girls. I thought for some reason. I gotta play an ad real quick. Ninjago's so good, frick you. Man, frick you. Oh. Oh, yeah, it stopped. Guess what? I'm going 200 blocks forward, and then I wait again. And that's been this entire thing thus far. That's what I've been doing this whole stream. Pasting blocks. And so I don't want to stop, because I need this to probably be made soon. So I'm just doing this while talking to you guys about random shit. Cat has taste unlike your stinky butt. Hey, my 9-year-old brain thought it was shit. I don't know how old I was when Ninjago was out, by the way. I'll be very real with you. I just didn't care for it. I just did not care for it. It insists upon itself. It insists upon itself. I get to the part where they're all just kind of sitting around the table and, you know, just eating some food, and then I just think this is, and I just stop watching. That was Warrant Invaders, and I should not have been watching that shit as a kid. The heck is Ninjago? Don't get Claire started! What have you done? Ninjago came out in 2011. Man, good to know. I still didn't like it when I was a kid. I'm old, I'm sorry. It's a Lego series, but the characters are like ninjas, and they say a lot of stuff like Ninjago, Ninjago, come on, let's get around and spin. Ninjago was a 2011 Lego series about a group of ninjas who were elementals. They speak with passion. I watched mostly Disney movies and documentaries as a kid. Who the fuck watches documentaries as a child for entertainment? Apparently this bitch does. Hey, here real quick just to say I love Ninjago. Alright, you know what? Hold up. I'm gonna put a fucking poll on stream. I'm gonna put a poll on Twitch, real quick, asking, do you like Ninjago? Yes, no, and what is that? Real quick, all right? And we're gonna fucking have we're gonna make a civil war out of this real quick with all of you. Holy shit, the no's are win. Half of you guys don't like Ninjago. I knew I found some good audience members. When I was a kid, I watched Law Enforcement. When I was at my grandma's. Yeah. 20 of you guys don't like Ninjago. Ninjago is peak. I don't care for it. Monster High was peak. You know what the only peak was in my childhood? Courage the Cowardly Dog. I like Courage. Monster High was the peak. Good to know, my guy. Courage scared me. I thought Courage, the Cowardly Dog, was a great message for kids that you can be scared, you can be terrified, but as long as you have the will and the way to push forward and face your fears, you can do anything. That's at least that's the message I took when I was a kid. Have you seen Adventure Time? That's peak. Adventure Time is pretty good. I was planning to watch the whole series again on my HBO account, but then they took it all down. That one Courage episode about his parents made my 9-year-old self cry because I was so sad. Baby Courage losing his parents and being all alone. Yeah. I was sad about that one too. Courage had balls. He did. He was a scared, whimpering little bastard, but he's still, it's on Hulu, I think. I fucking hate Hulu. But he still had the nerve to go out there and beat a bitch down. Dun 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 dun. Bow 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 bow. I watched South Park with my uncle as a kid. You should not have been watching South Park. Why the fuck are you watching South Park? You know, there was a crossover with Courage and Scooby-Doo. I did hear about that. The weirdest fucking crossover of my life. I've not drawn a single line during the stream. Fuck. Why are you Draw something. This is just a podcast at this rate. You don't need to see anything that I'm doing here. Watched a lot of Disney's Playhouse when I was 5 or 6. I got a confession, guys. Come here real quick. You know what? Hold up. Where the fuck am I? Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Almost crashed. Didn't really. Guys, come here real quick. Come here. I have a confession to make to the mouse. The big Disney mouse. You know, Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. I thought that shit was ass. That's all. It is. Why are you so big? I had to get in your face, motherfucker. I was distracted looking at pictures of my baby niece. I watched Annoying Orange when I was little, Lamal. Remember? You guys remember the fact that little... No. You know, do you know the Annoying Orange? Remember how it got a TV show and that its lead star was like, not lead star, but its human actor was Tobuscus? Wild fucking time, by the way. Tobuscus fell off. My god, he's now like a right-winger. Shill guy. Anyways. Ninjago for the win. Man, that's great. Except we weren't like, what's the word? Oh, we weren't shilling Ninjago. I don't think any of us were shilling Ninjago. Oh, is it doing it? It's doing it right now. Hey, it's doing it. Okay. Remember when Fred got a TV show and a movie trilogy? Oh, fuck. $2. Am I the one who hated Chris from Total Drama? Probably. I know a lot of people liked him for some reason. I grew up on Octonauts, man. What the hell's an Octonaut? Hold on. I think I recognize that name, but I don't remember it. Oh, that bullshit. I think I saw that once. Okay, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Hold up. This is gonna probably just be put to a vote now. Because we got time I want to fucking fill shit in. Guys, let's forget about the good series. Forget about the good series. Don't mention Gravity Fall. Don't mention Adventure Time. Or Ed, Ed, and Eddie. No. You know what I want right now? What cartoons did you hate the most? I mean fucking despised. Dora, Teen Titans Go, Mr. Meat on Nickelodeon. Boobas. Fanboy and Chum Chum. I'm gonna be for real. I found regular show annoying. You know, Nighty Elaine, I really liked you for a while, a long time. I thought your night art was pretty neat. Get the fuck out of my chat. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get out of my chat. Uncle Grandpa was ass. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Okay. Dude, I'll be honest. The only bad cartoon that I know of is like... Cartoon Network had this like small era of like trying to do very weird cartoons. And I remember there was like 2 in specific that came out that I fucking despised. And one of them was, what is it? Total Mountain Secret Fort Awesome, or whatever the fuck it was. And it had like these ugly, ugly ass characters. They were ugly as fuck. And I didn't even try watching it because the art style is just awful. Was it about robot monkeys? No, hold on. I'll look it up. Total Mountain Fort Secret Awesome Cartoon Network. I forget what it was called. Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. That's what it's fucking called. And these, unironically, I'm going to share my screen in a minute. And these are what the characters looked like. Yeah. These are what the fucking characters looked like. For some reason, Cartoon Network went into like the weird side of cartoons. For some reason, they really invested into it for like 2 shows. I don't remember the other one. No, I think it was like Investigative. I remember it. Hold on. Cartoon Network Investigator Show. Which one was it? What the fuck is it called? No, not the fuck's the other siders. The Problem Solvers. With a Z, mind you. Second show, The Problem Solver. That's really fucking low. That's a really low resolution photo. But like, for some reason, Cartoon Network went into this like gross out humor zone at some point. And these were like the 2 that I hated. I saw them when I was a child. I was like, what is this? I want to watch I want to watch Courage or whatever the fuck I was into at the time. I don't fucking remember. About the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. That one was a bit funny. Still had gross out humor, but it looked good at times. My all-time favorite show was Blue's Clues. Alright, you little child. Let's go. I'll fight anyone who says Blue Clues is bad, or at the very least severely judge them. Yeah, Blue's Clues was made for kids. End of the day, all these cartoons kind of sucked ass, I'll be honest with you. A lot of these cartoons fucking sucked ass. Did used to enjoy OG Blue's Clues. Caillou. Caillou? Why are we talking about fucking Caillou? Get that spoiled little shit out of my chat. Callus is a little shit. Caillou is a little shit. I fucking hate Caillou. I remember my mom was babysitting a little kid at home. She was getting paid, obviously, but like, this kid would consistently watch Caillou, and I used to, what the fuck is it? This kid would play Caillou, watch Caillou, And then I would look at how he reacted and did shit like in real life, and I'm sitting here like, is he supposed to act like Caillou? Because he's acting a little like Caillou, complaining and whining to get what he wants all the fucking time. I hate Caillou. Male pattern baldness at that age should not exist. Does anybody remember knee high like Highland? Nice. I never watched Knee High Kowloon. I was mostly into Dora because my mom wanted me to learn Spanish. I never learned Spanish. Hola, soy Dora. And Go Diego Go. Never saw Go Diego Go too much, honestly. My mom wanted my sisters to learn a little Chinese, so we watched Kai Lan. It's adorable. I'm just nostalgic now. Damn. We'll never get these shows back. They are probably lost to the ether forever. I like Go Diego Go more than Dora. I thought he was cooler. I like Diego because it taught me about animals. Also, how old is Dora again? She's like 5 or something. Why the fuck are her parents letting her out of the house to like go into a jungle and get you know, thieved by a fox? Matter of fact, why is Diego allowed to do shit? He's like 8, I think. I hated Diego because I hated that he was the male version of Dora Lamau. Dora was like exploring other lands. Diego was about animal learning, or learning about animals. Yeah, back in the day when kids could go out and play. But yeah, go out and play. Don't walk into a forest or lying thicket and then get constantly robbed by a fucking fox. Need to find the Go Diego Go game. Core memories. You know what the funny thing is? People are... I've been in this business for like, what? 9 years doing YouTube videos. Right? And I've been lucky enough and successful enough to kind of make this my full-time gig to focus in and do all this shit, and I'm so happy about that. But here's the thing, at some point people are gonna look back on all the shit I'm doing with the same sort of like rose tinted glasses, and then comment like, hey, whatever happened to that guy or whatever. God, it's gonna be weird. That's gonna feel fucking weird. Looney Tunes and Animaniacs were my childhood staples. They were good. Never watched too much Animaniacs. Didn't have that on cable. Davis in 1,000 years. More like Davis in 5 years. Or 10 years. Who fucking knows, honestly. Kid vs. Cat, anyone? I remember that one. It was the sole reason why I never wanted to get a cat. I thought they were stupid and dumb and ugly because of that cartoon. Guess what, assholes? I have 2 fucking cats now. Davis, that rose tinted glasses effect is already happening. I know it's happening already. I know it's happening already. I remember hating Johnny Test. Yeah. That's fair. Johnny Test was a little something at times, dude. Alright, good news. Good news. I have less than 5,000 chunks to copy. I have 5,708 chunks to copy. I can probably finish this, not on stream, but after stream. I was at 16,000. I'm at 5,680 now. So thank God. This has been the biggest map I've copied over here. I'm gonna kidnap one of Davis's cats. You touch my fucking cats, I will kill you. I mean it. I will kill you if you touch one of my cats. I miss Bear. Bear's asleep on Cat's lap, probably. He really likes that lap. Focus on your studies. Hey. Hey, focus on your studies. Get out of here. Meg, ban him. Or time him out for, like, 60,000 seconds. It's like 16 hours, I think. Stream's almost over anyways. Do it anyways! Like, I give a fuck. Alright. You know what? I gotta ask. You know, I'm gonna put a poll out, actually, real quick. I'm gonna put a fucking poll out. Because I'm just kind of curious. No, you fucking idiot. Alright. How did you find me? Through Sam's. Just found you. Through the famous films. Friends. I'm just kind of curious now how you guys found me. Right? I'm gonna put this poll up. Just answer it best you guys can. Because I'm just kind of curious in general. In general? In general. Almost 3 minutes of ads. I'm sorry. I don't know why the fuck. My ad button is right next to the poll button, and I was just off by a couple pixels. I mean, you already know how I found you. Answer the poll anyways. I guess famous films technically because of my interior. We don't mention that server here. And the awful, awful adminship there. I found you through Kat's Karina's Origins. Damn. Except not surprising, to be honest. Most of you guys have found me through Sam's and Brian. Not too surprising. I know where the fuck you came from, Fable. My SCP phase. Yeah. Did I mention already doing SCP in Hytale? Like, actually finishing off the SCP series in my thing in Hytale? I think I did. Yeah, I thought about finishing SCP in Hytale recently. Is like, I could do that. Because, like, it wouldn't be that long of a series. Or, really, it would just kind of be ending what I have. And just seeing what happens. You did. Yeah. Anybody here even remember SCP? I fucked up with that one. I really did. Cries and ads. just subscribe to my channel. It could have been somewhere before Sam's and I just didn't know who you were. Fuck you, Fable. I know you found me through Sam's. Most everyone here has found me through Sam's or those fucking shows. I like SCP. I love SCP. SCP does not like me, unfortunately. Oh, damn, my fuck. Oh, that hurts. I have a shoulder check at some point. When I was a kid, I was a really flexible kid. Like a really flexible kid. Who was whistling? No one's whistling. That's birds in Minecraft. I'm still doing this whole copying world thing. When I was a kid, I got something to confess to all y'all. When I was a child, I used to be incredibly flexible. And I remember I used to be able to do the splits, put my leg behind my head on all this other shit. I can still put my leg behind my head. I just can't do the splits anymore. But I remember seeing a movie that my dad saw. Is this a confession? It's not a confession. It's just a weird thing. I remember seeing the movie that my dad was watching. It was called like Riddick or whatever it was. It was some guy, bald guy with weird glasses on or some shit like that. and I saw him do something where his hands were like behind his back, but then he like lifted them above his head or some shit. So I tried doing that when I was young. And I did it, but I fucked my shoulder doing it. I don't remember what movie it was exactly. I know it was a Riddick movie. I know it was a series now or something, but I really fucked my shoulder up doing that. And I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. Hold on, what if I just... what if I mute the music real quick? Hold up. That's my right shoulder. I'm not sure if you guys heard that or not, but that was my right shoulder. I couldn't tell this bird's chirping. Man, you deaf as fuck then. Heard it a tiny bit. That's me just rotating my right shoulder. I should go to a doctor about that at some point. Maybe do some physical therapy. And unsurprisingly, about half of you guys found me through Sam's. Not surprising. I literally remember just seeing the first React Sam's video show up on my recommended, so I just watched so it would stop showing up. And now you're here, stuck in this fucking hellhole. It's a pretty shitty hellhole. We don't have an HR. Dave's has something to tell you. Damn. I don't give a fuck. I have one core memory about the first time I met you. Hold up. I thought that Davis was HR. You're right. You know what? You're right. You're right. He's doing a bad job. He's doing a really bad job. You know what? I'll be right back, actually. I gotta go talk to him. He's been doing a piss poor job as HR recently. Right? Right, we can all agree with that? I'll be right back. In fact, you know what? Turn that music off. I'll just be right back. Hey, you little fuck! That's it! You've been doing a bad fucking job as HR, haven't you? No. That's you fucking lying shit! Ah! Oh god! There's a bottle! I can't even break the bottle! Ah! Ah! next time, you little shit. Hi, guys. There we go. Okay. What'd you do? I didn't do anything. I just had to talk with him. I just had a little talk with the Davis. He's gonna do better. Stop the Davis abuse. Nah. Bench from Brian's FNAF series and watch you from Ashley's videos and now watching Sam's. Damn. Does the Davis have a desk? The Davis has a fucking cardboard box in which he puts his fake computer on to pretend he's doing stuff. Like a cat? You know like how cats like try to mimic you? It's kind of like that. You know, I'll be real with you guys. None of y'all have got shit on Damien. All right. Hold up. All right. Damien is a day one. So Damien literally watched and subscribed to me far before I was even doing anything with anybody, anywhere. Before Brian, before Bonnie's shit, before anything. Damien is like literally the OG fan. He is older as a fan than all of you fuckers. He was subscribed to my first Davis channel. This channel, I guess you two people are watching. For real? Yeah, he just thought, I think, I don't remember Damien's exact words, but like it was something like, I just thought it was kind of weird that you're doing all this work for so little subs, so I decided to give you subs or some shit. He said some shit like that. It was like when I was probably less than 500 subs. Most of those guys have stopped watching back then. Do I have any original subs, by the way, from like way back when I was like doing like some like advanced like tracking with texts? Does anybody remember that? Because I do. I did that shit. How is Damien, by the way? He's doing good. Still does stuff. Still does stuff for me. Thumbnails too. Yeah. I wish I found out about you sooner. I don't. But way too much work in those videos. I put way too much work into those videos. It was really stupid. I gotta bounce. Need to focus more. Oh shit! Just noticed the time. I gotta go myself. Guys, it was nice talking to you all, but it is time of the stream where I get off and get ready to do some other work shit. Thank y'all for the loveliness. I've been a fan of yours for 6 years now. It's been a while. Damn. Fuck. Well, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, but I gotta get out of here myself. Get ready to do some other work, jobs, and shit like that. Remember, the best Cartoon Network show, not Cartoon Network, the best cartoon show of all time is Oswald. See you later. Nah, you know what? Fuck Oswald. Roly-poly-oly was where it was at, G. Anybody remember Roly-poly-oly? That motherfucking weird-ass, like, mechanical toy thing looking ass? With springs for a body? Little fuck. Little ugly shit. I hate that motherfucker.